little history lesson. Well, not really history, more like present. Right here, if any of you know Avenal, that's where they have the sand drags. I know it's hard to see, but sand drag section right there. If you can see it, construction way over there in the distance. That's a prison. Over there, a huge looking mountain looking thing, and I say looking because that's not a mountain. There used to be hills just like everything else. Those are mountains back there. That right there, that's what I like to call and have codenamed, trademark, Trash Mountain. It's gonna be an amusement park in the future. And if you couldn't tell already, Trash Mountain is called Trash Mountain because it's literally made out of trash. They dug a big old hole, and all of you in LA, Fresno, big cities, yeah, thank you for all that trash. That ain't ours. But well, if this pupper would move, come on. I don't know what he saw over there, but he keeps trying to go that way. I'm gonna cut your leash. But anyways, back to the little lesson. And you can't see it, reality, because it's so far away, but well, not really far away. It's like 2 or so miles away. Guess that's kind of far. There's a park over there, which is where I'm gonna pass through. Now, another thing that we have here in our beautiful town in the outskirts, I'll pass by over there as well, but there's something we like to call the arch. Let me give another flip because of the pupper. In that arch all the way over there, there's private property beyond that. They announce like range and all that, you know. Rich people like to be secluded. Don't know who they are. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, solar panels. Lots of them. And I'll do my best to show you as much as I can as soon as I get there. But for now, I'll just stay a little quiet until I see something to comment on. Let you enjoy the little ride. You need to stop getting in my feet. Had to shorten his leash. He's going crazy over there. Oh yeah, and another news, the little bag that I use, little sports bag, it ripped. So I had to do some Mexican ingenuity and tie it up a certain way. That's me. Just proof that it's me. You know, I haven't done it, but I should do me a weight loss journey. In total, I've lost around 76 or something pounds, and I still don't feel like I've lost weight. That's the truth behind losing weight, buddies. You don't actually feel like they say in the commercials where you're like, oh, I feel fantastic, amazing. You still feel fat and sad. Mostly sad. I mean, some days you feel slim, but it depends if you drank enough water and if you ate less. But you know what? I'm gonna start doing that, even if it's in shorts. Come on, man. But let us keep on walking. Maybe you could see the construction's a lot better. Someone left the charger there. Looks good. Probably come back for it. Not really. No, I won't. If they threw it, it's for a reason. Although I should pick it up to prevent. Come on. Often you'll see trash because the homeless like to take bags and just throw everything out, and then, you know, animals will take that stuff, carry it around, although that looks fresh, like a kid just dropped it or something. So here we have someone's property line. They often plant things, just not at the moment. Water scarcity and all. And as you can see, they're not much of a huge farmer. They mostly use it to keep their cows between transportation. Never really get to see the cows though, although I know that they keep cows here. Over here, this patch, just unused land, waiting for solar panels to come in, I guess. People should really use their land. But yeah, this little road is fantastic and beautiful. Look at the sun. Well, I'll keep you guys updated when I get somewhere important, or when I get closer to the arch. Now, what I did plan to do, but I kind of miscalculated by bringing the pupper, I want to do a 360. This is a max I'm holding, so I can do 360 with it, but I plan to do that when I don't have him. It's kind of tough, and I didn't bring the headgear or any of that. Hello again. I'm just kidding, it's the same video. Yes, this is the arch. Hold on, I hope you can see it, because from what I can see on my viewfinder right here, it looks really far, but I'm actually really close to it. It's that whole wide lens thing. There's a little shop right there. I think they use it for wrapping cars. And there's electrical battery plants for the solar panel. Lost my wording there, but you know what I mean. The storage. Here's a back view. This little walk is taking me longer than usual because somebody decided to come, and it's not their short little stumpy legs that's the problem. It's that they gotta sniff every hole. Come on. But yes, this is the gate. As you can see, very decorative. Now, if I were to take a left here, it would take me all the way to a turn that way, where I would take another left all the way down and another slight left, which will take me down to the main road of the town. I'll show you guys that side another time. Today we're going to the right. Huh. You forgot you're locked to whatever decision I want to take. We're going to the outskirts, remember? To the big park. Here's the beginning of the solar panels. When you look at them from afar, when you're driving from all the way over there by the prison, it literally looks like an ocean of solar panels. Makes me wish we did have water, a little ocean or something here in this town. There's a lot of features in this town, as I'll show you as this goes on. Not in this video, but in others. How this town just looks like it deserves an ocean. It has a view, just missing the water. I'm not talking about a lake, I'm talking about a whole ocean. As you'll see, people use their 4x4s over here. Oh, little fun story. We had an incident a while back where everybody just decided, hey, let's go wreck the town of Avenal. And we have some beautiful walking hills slash, you know, dirt bike or carts, whatever you want to use. And people from all over just decided one weekend, let's go wreck Avenal. And I was like, oh, let me make money off of these guys. Of course I didn't, because the police shut them way down. They made such a racket. There was so many of them, uninvited, by the way, no permission, nothing, that they just dusted the whole town. It's like if you were looking from an outside perspective, you would just see a cloud of smoke. No town, just a cloud of smoke. Well, not smoke, dirt. Oh, it got everywhere, I'll tell you that. A little Spanish lesson for you guys. Mil, which sounds like a million, is actually 1,000 in Spanish. So just remember that if you wanted to say 1,000 or so in Spanish, just say mil. A mil. Just put the little Spanish accent to it. Mil, mil, mil. Like windmill, mil. That's your little Spanish lesson for today. They're pretty dusty, the solar panels, I mean. Somebody lives over here. Nothing to do with the solar panels. The house was here way before them. One of the oldest houses here in this pueblito. And yes, I did say it. Very American. Pavement ends in 500 feet. Este pueblito tiene mucha historia. Oh, well, I guess I should mention the name. Avenal. It's actually called Avenal because there was wild avena here. When the Spaniards came by and they saw all the fields of wild avena, guess what they called it? Avenal. Avenal. Which is like a field of, you know, avena. So, there you go. That's where the name comes from. Oh, also, now that I remember seeing that car, people like to use this road not just for off-road riding, but they like to use it to practice driving. You know, they bring their kids out here to practice driving. And the tradition is you legit get in your car, take your son out or your daughter out, like you're just going to the store. I don't know who spoke upon it, but that's like the Hispanic rule around here. I don't know if the other people do it that too here, but they legit just put you in the car, drive over here to the dirt, and you instinctively know what's going on, you know, because you know that your friend learned this way and his friend learned that way. But you come over here, they get out of the car, they just parked, they say they're gonna pee or something, they got out, go stand next to you, get you out of your seat, go get in the passenger seat, and there, that's it, that's your lesson. Legit, no preparation, no nothing, just get in the driver's seat, let's go. And that's how most of us in this town learn to drive. And no, I'm not snitching anything, like there's not a problem with kids learning how to drive like this here. I mean, I'm not talking in a legal sense, I'm talking about in general, it's approved upon by the town, you know. Besides, I could just be lying for any. I don't see anybody driving out here, as far as you guys know. Wink, wink. So up ahead, I'm gonna turn to the right, which will take me to that mega park I was telling you guys about. Well, it's more like an actual park. We just call it mega park because, you know, small town. And yes, they built it outside of the town, about 2 miles away, which actually sounds like a lot, but you know, my full complete walk is 3 miles and something, which is short and small. But I don't really do it much for, you know, the weight loss or anything. It's more of just so your legs don't hurt while you're standing all day at work and you move the blood. It's more of a blood moving thing. The extra exercise is at home. Sorry, I keep forgetting to move the camera. This is why I'm gonna do the whole 3D. No, I mean the, well, yeah, I guess it is 3D, huh? Yep, it's getting dark. Yeah, I usually walk even when it's darker than this. I don't know why. Not that I want to, it's just like, oh, okay, now I have time to go walk. Never have an excuse. If I can walk in these barren fields, well, roads, basically at the dead of night, so can you. Plus, you get to see stars and the moon. You don't get to see that from the town. Light's always bugging you. I know you people in LA wish you had this. I'm just messing with you. I don't have a problem with LA. It's just anytime anybody mentions California, oh, they're in LA. They talk about the bad traffic, then move out of LA, man. I'm tired of like all these YouTubers. Oh, LA is a mess. LA traffic, LA this. Or the traffic in California, they say. This in California. It's like, then get out of the huge city, man. Like, yeah, no duh. Come over here. Come to places like this. They may look like they're not your cup of tea, but trust me, they're way better. And it's the same thing as LA. They say cities never sleep. Yeah, right. By 9, everything is dead. Here and in LA. Trust me, we've been through it all. Even Bakersfield, everywhere. It's like the only place that you can consider alive at night is like places like Las Vegas. But you know, that's because their whole system runs on the night. But even then, it's like not really alive. It's pretty dead too. There's no such thing as a city that never sleeps. And don't come at me with New York. If you live in New York, that's a horrible place. And you dare have the audacity to talk about LA, go ahead, I dare you. Talk about LA when you live in New York. Actually, all of you do. There's a prison over there. As you can see, this is part of it. Just a dirt road. I don't know what you were expecting. And the lights. I never come to the shows. Not really interested, but I know all this gets filled with RVs and all that. Makes it hard to walk by. Well, that's your little show of the Sandrex area. Pretty uninteresting. I would probably have cut some of this out. Probably will, because I don't want a video 30 minutes of just this. Think you get it. But we'll see what happens.